Hi YouTube, it's me. And guess what? Today I'm interviewing my good friend Cdawgva. Well, I'm not. Chad is. They're helping me out. But it should be fun. Watch it now. Welcome.
Yes.
For people who don't know, or people, they all know. This is the thing. I kind of hate doing this show because I'm like, introduce yourself, but everyone knows you. But I guess
I'll introduce myself. Hi guys, I'm Connor, Cdawgva. I do various things, podcasting, YouTube, which sounds so like LA actor thing, doesn't it? I screenwrite. I screenwrite occasionally in coffee shops.
Right.
Do a bunch of stream stuff, do crazy stuff. Maybe you might have seen Cyclothon, if you do know anything of me. I don't know what people know me for anymore. I bike across Japan, yes.
He does. He does
do a lot of weird things.
You voice acting. You have a very famous podcast.
Thank you very much.
The Yard?
The Yard, which I was just on.
Yeah.
So that was good as well. I'm back there. Hopefully it does well, otherwise they won't let me back on. And
I did listen to it on my drive today. I was listening to it.
What do you think?
We have a lot in common. I love fires. I didn't know you love fires.
I love fire.
I love lighting stuff on fire.
I feel like it's not okay to say that normally.
Oh.
Well, no, I feel okay saying it, but I feel like people look at you differently when you say, yeah, I just like looking at it.
Yeah, I like it.
And then when it's small, and then you just keep adding things and seeing, and then like comparing which things burn better.
When I was a kid, I got in trouble because I was lighting stuff on fire in the basement.
Okay, the basement's crazy. I at least knew to do it outside.
Oh.
But what were you lighting up? What was
just
it,
like
paper?
things I found. Just like whatever I found.
Mom's medicine.
Yeah.
Not important stuff.
Yeah, it was fine. It worked out. You're also Ironmouse's cinnamon roll supplier.
Yes, I wasn't aware that was going there. Ironmouse is iron.
Ironmouse's iron supplier.
Yeah, I supply Ironmouse with cinnamon rolls. Just kind of became a thing. Kind of sucks because I have to pay for everything
It's
and
expensive.
then I have to ship it. Yeah, it kind of sucks. And I don't request any supplies of anything. So
Right.
I just feel like it's a one-way street.
Wow, drama.
It's okay. I've already complained many times. So it's fine.
Oh, it's all right. I've been very vocal, but I haven't changed anything about myself.
I'm hoping if I complain enough, someone else will change something.
Ironmouse, I will be your cinnamon roll supplier. I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah,
This
Mouse
guy
is probably
sucks.
watching.
I know, she just said in chat,
Oh,
she said,
did she?
this guy sucks.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. The tax must be paid. Yeah, okay, well, I have to pay a lot. It's kind of not fun. But
It's kind of not fun.
2 cinnamon roll supplies. See, I feel like it's
I'm
not
in.
about if someone's buying her, it's about I'm suffering doing it.
Right, okay. See, I just like to be wanted, I guess. Whatever you need.
Well, I think Mouse is always down. I think Mouse is shy. Mouse is shy to ask you to because I think Mouse feels like, oh, I'd be burdening Cutie if I asked her for that. And I'm like, what about me? I'm being burdened. I'm vocally telling you I'm being burdened.
You're easy. You've got nothing better to do.
Wow, okay.
We know this. I'm busy.
All right, okay.
I understand.
Sure, okay, all right, fine.
Well, over here, we let the chat ask you the questions. So,
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, God.
So chat, hashtag ask is now enabled.
Oh, no, you're going straight from the sewer. Like
What?
scooping it right out of the gutter.
No, they're fine.
Okay, all right.
Are you British or are you faking it for views?
Well, I feel like now it's not cool to be British, right? But like when I started online, it was cool.
You talked about this the other day.
Because like, I didn't know this, but apparently it was like a legit thing, but I felt this way, and then I was watching a video, and apparently it was a thing. It was called like Cool Britain, where like back in
Like in 2000 with the Spice Girls?
yeah, like 2000, maybe like 2010 too, peak Harry Potter, and like everything was going on.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter was cool.
And like on Tumblr, they would just always like write about like British boys.
Yeah.
And then I remember being
And like TJ Maxx would have all those like big photos of the red phone booths.
yeah, I mean, I don't know, but like I don't know about that part because I was from the British angle, but I remember thinking it was weird that people just thought we were like really posh. And then where I lived, everyone was like really rough and talked way different from what the Americans thought we talked like.
Well, I saw Harry Styles, so that's how you guys talk.
Okay. Exactly. Harry Styles is every British man.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like really helpful being British initially.
Okay.
And then now I feel like it's a detriment. People make fun of me for being British.
When was your last audition for voice acting?
I do quite a lot, actually.
Really?
And I've just started doing a lot more stuff over here for like shows over here now. Because originally it was kind of a bit tricky to kind of get people to agree to let me record remotely. And now we started, so I've been auditioning for a lot more. So hopefully you guys might hear some stuff soon. But recently,
Any leaks? Can you leak anything?
No, I can't.
Damn
Dude,
it.
those NDAs are serious. I get in big trouble if I say, and even if I say like audition for a show.
I got in trouble once for a commercial.
Why? What did you do? What did you do?
I was
What?
in
You're
a-
not supposed to say anything until it's out.
I was in a mobile game commercial.
Okay.
And it was out, but
Sometimes they don't even let you talk about it until like weeks after.
I watched it on stream and I made fun of myself because I did a bad job.
They didn't like that. 'Cause you made
They
fun of the
didn't
thing,
like
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then they didn't pay me.
No.
Yeah.
They didn't, wait, they aired it?
Yeah.
Wait, but they aired it. They should pay you.
Yeah, but I made fun of it and then I felt bad.
Did you say the ad was bad?
It was so bad.
Yeah, you can't do that. You
Yeah, I
can't-
didn't know. I didn't know.
You need to get good at like speak of in a way that I felt like my performance could have been better.
Really?
Yeah, I would say.
But it was just so funny. It was funny how bad I did. I said an acorn. I love that.
I have a dream that I want to be the token white guy in Japanese commercials. I just
Oh,
think I think it
cool.
would be so fun to be token white guy. I don't know why. I just want to experience it
Yeah.
and just be like over the like have to like what the Japanese people think like a white person would behave
Yeah.
like. All the gyms, right? Every single gym in Japan has white people on the posters.
Why?
Don't know. They're like marketing for like fitness is white people. It's never Asian people on these posters. It's always ripped white women and dudes.
Weird.
Yeah, isn't that strange?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I guess because that's like the ideal. I guess in Japan, it's not like people don't go to the gym.
Hey, work out. You'll become white.
I think it's because they're like the gym culture. They're trying to replicate as like a foreign one. So they're like because they don't have that.
Oh, really?
No, it's well, people don't really work out in Japan. Gym memberships
that's
are
interesting.
expensive.
How much are they?
I pay for a basic Anytime Fitness membership. I pay $80 a month, which is
That's a lot,
right? It's a
yeah.
lot, yeah.
Because my
And there's a sign-up fee.
mine is $20.
Yeah, right. In the
Yeah.
UK, it's around the same as well. It's quite a lot. Again, there's because like, people don't really go to the gym, so I think they need more people to pay more than have more
Yeah.
people sign up. Because people walk around a lot, they eat a lot less, so there's not a and people don't really want
Yeah.
to like get muscular. I feel like
Oh,
that's a very
really?
like we want to get like ripped. That's like a thing that we're like taught. I feel like that's a thing that we want to like be.
That's so interesting. So if like a ripped, roided guy was walking through Japan, would that be like weird? Like everyone would be gawking at him?
It's definitely unusual,
Really?
especially if he's like big. Like if he's the toned, that's great. But I
So
think
like
if he's
Ludwig,
big,
everyone would be like, oh my god.
yeah, Lud's great. Lud's be fine. Lud's white as well, so they're like, yeah. Someone called Hassan Godzilla. Well, actually,
While he was there?
Yes.
Oh, why?
And I've been thinking about this because I have a
Okay.
lot of tall friends. It's not because Hassan's tall, it's because Hassan is wide. Hassan is
Really?
Hassan is horizontal.
He is horizontal.
And so I think a lot of the seating can accommodate a tall person, but a wide person is hard to fit in.
I can't find this question, but I
Okay.
saw it and it pinged in my head.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what this word meant. They said, what is the wackiest you've ever gotten on Wacky Weekend? What's a Wacky Weekend?
Wacky Weekend is a series I do with Chris. Yeah, Chris is abroad in Japan.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you know who Chris is.
I know who Chris is. He came to our house once.
Yeah, he did, right? He did boxing as well.
Yeah, and I did a bad job because I was like stressed and I didn't talk to him.
And
I think about that sometimes.
Why?
Because I feel bad. Because I'm usually
No.
very hospitable.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Chris is he's Chris. He's a British man.
Okay.
So he's hard to even if you'd been nice to him, he'd be like, what do you want?
Oh, okay, okay.
No, okay. Everyone calls him Mr. Affable.
Okay.
So we've done some wacky things. Actually, the wackiest thing is coming out soon. So I can't wait to tell about it. So
What the heck?
I don't
Is
wanna
it on
spoil
his
it.
channel?
it's on my channel. I paid $10,000 for this like crazy experience. I don't want to talk too much about it. I don't want to spoil
Okay.
it. But basically, there is like for some reason, we were able to take over a whole Japanese castle. And have like a whole like
And have the wackiest Wednesday ever. Is it Wacky Weekends or Wacky Wednesday?
wacky weekends, but sometimes
Okay.
we film it on like Wednesday.
Okay.
So yeah, we rented out a whole castle.
The wackiest. I love how you're like, I'm not going to leak. And then you said kind of exactly
it's
what you
kind of well, no, there's so much more to it.
did.
We rented out a
Okay.
whole castle, so we became like literal shogun lords.
Cool.
It was very fun. We did do bungee jumping as well, which I
when?
convinced Chris to do.
Recently?
No, this was like about 2 years ago.
That sounds awful.
I loved it. It was just because I wanted to do it, and he
Yeah.
did not want to do it. So
Yeah.
he did not even go near it. So it was really fun. We
Okay.
did a lot of crazy things.
I didn't
We've
know
been to
about
like
this.
really gross hotels. We've been to the
Have you been to
luxurious
like a
hotels.
honeymoon hotel?
No.
You have to do that.
What? Where are those?
In like Japan, I've watched so many videos
They have honeymoon hotel?
Yeah, they're like the themed rooms. They have like the heart-shaped beds and love hotels.
Love hotels. Yes,
Yeah.
I have done many videos on love
okay.
hotels.
Okay.
Most of them are nasty.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because I mean, they're like, I mean, have you ever seen these videos of like how much they cost an hour?
An hour?
You can rent the room for an hour. It's called they have sleep or they have rest. And rest is normally an hourly rate or 2-hour rate. So it'll be like $30 an hour.
If I'm going there for rest, I only need like 3 minutes.
Yeah, but yeah, the thing is a lot of people don't need more than that.
You have to pay for the hour?
You have to pay for the full hour.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lie, sometimes the food and the room service is off the charts.
Really?
And it is cheap. It is like, you can get a pizza or like a steak and it'll be like $6. It's good. It's so good. Ludwig catching strays, well, you know.
I love a Ludwig stray. Especially when he is currently homesick in the tub. He's not doing well right now.
Oh no,
so.
he's struggling. I hope he's filming
probably
tomorrow.
Breathed out of his nose a little bit. He probably laughed a little bit.
So we went to one where we met the owner of one, and that was the very first one, this video we did in the north part of Japan called Sendai, about an hour and a half from Tokyo. And we met a guy who owned a whole thing. And they have so many different unique things to these hotels. Like they have a thing that when you drive in, something will cover up your number plate so that no one sees who's there. And
oh my God.
There's no contact with staff. You go in, there'll be a big wall of the rooms that you can choose from, and they'll have pictures, and whichever room is available, there'll be a little light, you click it, and then it'll be like, all right, go to the room. So you go to the room, when you go in, it locks automatically, and you can't get out. There's a machine on the wall that will only let you out if you pay. Yeah, it's like you're kind of held hostage. So.
What?
Yes, and 2 men are not allowed in.
What do you mean? How do they know?
So all the staff are watching with security cameras. So they're watching everything that's happening, but not in the rooms, but everything outside of the rooms, they're all watching. And so.
I don't believe that they're not watching in the rooms.
I look for cameras.
Saying.
I look for cameras, all right?
Okay.
So they don't let gays in.
No gays allowed.
And
that's my policy at my house too. I say, Austin, stay outside.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So this is the whole thing as well. We just wanted to film in there, and sometimes they kick us out before we even got to the room. They would like intercept us before we could get in the room and lock it. They would like come and be like, "Sumasen!" Like they would come like, sorry, we don't let 2 men allowed in. You have to leave. And then we'd have to leave. Even though it is illegal for them to be doing that, but they're all run by kind of shady kind of practices.
Oh my God.
But some of these rooms are insane though. Some of them will be like Egypt themed.
That's
You'll
cool.
go in and it'll be like literally just like a full movie set. And then some rooms will be like Jurassic Park.
You should just film streams in there. You should use them as sets.
Dude, we would, well, I actually probably could easily.
Yeah.
If I brought the stream set up,
Yeah.
I could do it. But I don't know what I would like want to do. And the food is fire though. Actually, you wouldn't even need to worry about catering.
Really?
You'd be like, get the food in. But I wonder, you know what I've always
Do one
wondered?
of those balloons, like can't touch the ground thing. But I guess you could only have girls. Wait, can more girls go in?
One thing I do want to try is how many people can I bring in until they come and stop us? Like, if I like.
So you're saying they don't allow orgies?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What if a threesome came in? 2 guys, 1 girl. Would they stop then? Does the girl nullify it? Because I asked around.
What if I have 8 wives? They don't know me.
What if I'm a cult?
Yeah. What if I'm in a cult?
What if I'm just more?
What if I'm? Hey.
I asked around because I'm constantly fascinated by the Japanese kind of like sex, nightlife industry stuff because
It's fascinating.
There is so much more weird stuff that is not documented online that we can go into detail. But I asked around some people who own these places and who know people. The reason I heard that a lot of them say, and I think this is complete bullshit, but they told me that a lot of the time they don't want 2 men in there because apparently they made more of a mess, which I don't even know what the that means, but they said it was too messy, which I feel like is a way.
That's a cop-out.
Which is a way to be like, I just don't want to say that I'm homophobic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So interesting. But yeah, sorry, that's a lot of backstory. I love talking about it. I can rant for literally hours.
You went in with
stuff.
a wig one time?
Yes. So
to get away with it.
Yeah, because I wanted to film. And I thought all I needed was the point where we walk in, press the room, go to the room, which is about like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, which I just need to fool them for 3 minutes. Obviously my stature is definitely like a bit more male. I kind of,
You've
chat.
got an hourglass figure.
Got a dump, let me try and show the camera there, all right?
There you go.
All right,
You threw a corset on, no one knows.
So, put on the wig, sunglasses, mask, and then just get to the room as fast as possible. And then they can't really do anything.
Yeah.
They would actually, one time, we didn't include it in the video, they were kind of like knocking on the door, trying to ask like, are you okay? Are you okay? And we were like, yeah, yeah. And then they were like, they were like, can you hear the woman? They were asked to hear the woman. And then I had to go like, hi, patient with this, like that. And then then they like left. I was like, oh my God. It was very nerve-wracking. Did not sound feminine at all. But maybe see like a muffled door.
You got to work on your voice acting for women.
Yeah, well, so.
Have you ever taken a black light with you?
I have.
Okay.
And it was not that bad. Some of
Okay.
the sheets were bad.
Yeah.
Some of them were bad.
Yeah.
I think normal hotels are kind
That's
of.
how the Faze house was too. I went there with a black light.
Did you
I was
really?
like, whoa.
Was it bad?
Just Jason's
Everything.
bed. It was just pretty rough.
You took up. Did you tell
And
me?
he's
you're doing
single. I said, Jason, what's that stain?
That? Oh.
He said it was Clicks, and then Clicks was in chat, and he was like, that was me.
What the? What the heck?
Tell us about tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, I'm excited. You know what? I'm not as nervous as last year. I think because I know what
Really?
it looks like.
Yeah.
Because last year, like we have like a rough run of show. But
Okay.
I didn't know we didn't know if it was gonna be 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, could be 2. Like I didn't know how fast we'd go through this stuff.
Right.
So it was really like a lot of worries on my part of like I didn't know what to expect, and I feel like as the guy who's running and paying for everything, I should know that.
Yeah.
So I was super nervous last year, and I think that showed a little bit on stage initially. So I want to like cut that out.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll be a little bit nervous. You get the jitters, before you go on. I don't know. I'm also
Not me.
Well, okay. Well, we're not all
Not
as
me.
talented as you.
Built different. No,
Okay.
I'm just numb. That's all.
You're not.
I just have a disorder, so don't worry.
Okay. What's the disorder?
Dissociative.
Broken heart,
Yeah,
cold.
broken heart.
I've become so.
Numb. Yeah.
Yeah, no, if you like last year's show, what I've been telling everyone is that it's going to be like last year's show, but
Okay.
better. I feel like we're going to have a little bit more moments, maybe a co-host will pop up for occasional times for a little bit. We'll have some people popping on.
Some surprises.
Some surprises, some people
I don't
joining
even
in.
know the surprises.
You don't? No.
You know I'd leak those. I love God. I would tell everyone.
Well, yeah, so like it's going to be me most of the show, but occasionally we'll have people coming up. It'll be fun, because I think it's hard doing a show all alone. And so just having people to bounce off of occasionally is going to be good. So, and amazing items. And with the paid actors are coming back. I love the paid actors.
What's up?
So the online bids, we need someone to represent them. So last year we had paid actors representing the online bidders.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
it was great. It was so fun.
Whose idea was that?
It was off-brands.
I'm going to say it, but that came from Germa's little mouth. I bet.
I
That
think
sounds
this-
like such a Germa idea.
Gemma has prepared bits for the
Oh my
show.
God, I love him.
And
We're like planning streamer awards, and Germa would be like, we're in meetings. And then Germa's like, oh, I have an idea. What if? It's just like the most unhinged, and you're like,
yeah, you're thinking like, what's wrong
he's
with
a
you?
genius.
So they presented off-brand, they've helping produce the show again, which is awesome. And they gave me a list of like punishments or bits, and I could
Okay.
immediately tell which were Germa's.
Yeah.
Because they were the ones that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
So
But
Germa,
you just, that's,
but like this is like, I said, I don't mind doing this if Germa does it.
yeah, that's the funny thing is
Yeah.
Germa, the mind of a god, but like I can't pull it off. Like I'm like, Germa has to be this.
no.
Like you need Germa.
Because Germa has this energy that's psychotic that works so well with weird bits.
Yeah.
And he channels this energy amazingly. And I think that's why everyone like kind of looks up to him in a way of like, I think everyone can kind of like admires the way he commits to bits
Yeah.
so well.
Oh my God.
He overcooks. He does always overcook. So there's a bit that I still don't really understand.
Okay.
But I'm also okay. I trust him. I trust him to do it.
Cool. What do you think is harder to set up, the cyclothon or the auction?
Auction, no, not even like remotely
Really?
hard about. Yeah.
I
There's
mean, the
just some-
cyclothon's a little hard. You have to like plan stuff out.
Yeah, cyclothon's kind of hard, but the cyclothon is hard in a different way. The
Right.
cyclothon is hard because we have to like logistically plan out routes. We have to book hotels, count how many bodies we have, cars. It's a little like easier to do it with a team, whereas the auction is like there's so many moving parts. And as you know,
Right.
anything that involves messaging a creator becomes 10 times
I
harder than it
love
should be.
streamers.
Because
I love them.
I feel like I'm professional and I do what I say I'm going to do, and streamers are like, yeah, I'd love to be a part of it. And then you're like, all right, so fill out the form. And then it's like a week later.
Ooh, streamers hate forms.
Hey man, could you fill out the form? week later, nothing. And then it'd be day before, like, hey man, I'm super pumped for it, by the way. I'm like, why didn't you fucking help me out here? This is the day I'm trying to get everything done. What the So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'd live it, yeah.
Oh, I know. Fun. They do not like forms.
No.
They don't. You know what's funny is I don't even like forms. People will send me forms and I'm like, this is karma.
I love a good form.
This is karma, bitch. I get so mad.
What?
I get like vindictive.
What?
I'm like, oh, you want me to fill this out for merch? Bet. And then I don't. And I'm like, wait, I wanted that sweater.
Actually, merch is kind of as long as you put your address in.
I know.
That's a little different.
Like, it's hard.
But like just saying like, I'm going, or like, hey, this is my item. Here's my video. You know.
You didn't ask me for a video. You didn't give me a form. You pissed me off.
Okay, well, okay. Well, I thought I was seeing you, so I was like, I'll just tell you, then I did forget.
It's fine.
So.
Do you see yourself doing more like voice acting in the future? Or like where's your passion at the moment? Like what do you care most about tier list?
Damn, that's a great question.
Also, can I just say,
Sure.
to add to your thought process, what's like your dream job? Because like Brittany Broski said, I think when she was on The Yard, she talked about like her dream was to voice act in Disney. I don't see you as Disney dream, but like what is like the dream role?
Dream role? Oh man, I'd love to be in JoJo. That'd be pretty hype. I also would love to be in Black Butler as just a background voice as well. Just some anime just because they have some personal connection.
Okay.
As for voice acting roles, I just love being in anything animated or game. I just love it so much. I love the characters.
Like an Elden Ring voice would be crazy.
I'd love to do an Elden Ring voice.
Yeah.
That would be so good because I feel like I'm literally ready. I'm British. Put me in. Put me in. Half these people are just British and Welsh, and I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready.
How do you get the audition? Do you know?
I don't even know. That's the hard part. Is that I think unless you're in like the right circle. So this is how voice acting is really weird in that sense, where like you could be in literally the biggest agency, but if you're not like just on the list of people they're sending out the audition to, you just don't get it. Unless this happens quite a lot, where someone hears that like I heard that Cutie told me, because maybe you're a voice acting friend, you'll be like, you read for a role, and I'll be like, bitch, I didn't get that. So I could be like, some people go to their agent and be like, hey, I heard this is being read for. Can you get me a?
Can you figure it out? Yeah, get me in.
And that happens a lot. Nepotism, bro. Every part of the entertainment industry is basically like nepotism, but like advanced. It's all about who you know. It's everything about who you know, and the voice acting especially.
Have you thought about like DMing people that were on the last, like, I don't know, like in JoJo or in a show and being like, hey
guys, would love
bitch.
to. Hey, if I would not mind being obnoxious about it. Like, hey man, just give me a voice.
Yeah.
Just give me a voice.
You start schmoozing.
You do have to schmooze a lot. It does kind of suck.
It takes so much time to schmooze.
It takes a lot of time to schmooze. But in terms of like tier list of what I prioritize, I'd love to do more voice acting. The problem with voice acting is that it takes a long time, and relatively speaking, the pay is a lot less than like making content or streaming and stuff. And
so it's hard.
It's also at inconvenient times because I'm in Japan. So I normally have to wake up like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.
Jeez.
And like wake up and I'm like, all right, time, okay.
Let me steam my voice.
Yes, it's time to kill Ganthor or something like that. You're like, all right, shit. So it kind of just, it's a little tough, and I have to really like wait what it is. But I really want to do more of it because I just think it's cool.
Right.
It's just so cool. Especially like being able to play video games I voice in. I love doing that because I think that's a fun stream as well.
Right.
Be like, yeah, guys, it's me.
Yeah, that would be cool. It's like that Michael Reeves was just in that
crab game. Yeah, which is so cool.
Yeah.
I love that they put him in there. That was great.
Yeah.
So I think right now it's like streaming, and I love doing the it's not even because it's like, to me, a lot of people are like, oh, he does a lot of charity stuff. I don't do the charity stuff because I'm like, man, I want to just do charity. It's like, I like these event ideas that just are made for charity.
Right.
So it's like, I just love this idea a lot. That sounds like I'm like, I don't care about charity.
Yeah, now it sounds like.
To me, it's like, if the show didn't make sense for a charity thing, I just wouldn't do it.
Right, of
To
course.
me, it has to be, the show has to be improved by the charity aspect.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's like these are two things that I just really wanted to do. Auctions, for some reason, I just love the energy.
It's so funny.
I love it. And then cycling, you need a reason to cycle across Japan. I feel like for me, there needs to be a story.
Yeah, no,
and the
I
story
agree.
is like raising
It's
money.
the charity.
Yeah, the challenge, right?
Because otherwise it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, okay. If I
He
just
did
cycle,
it.
I mean, it'd be cool, but it would
Yeah.
be like, all right, like, whoa.
I guess you could do one of those like straight line challenges.
Yeah, and I guess that's about that. The challenge there is the straight line,
Yeah.
right? And that's like trying to stick to it, the drama of that. So.
Do you
whatever
have
else.
siblings?
I have 3 brothers.
Really? I think we've talked about this actually.
Yeah, because I guess Mormons typically have a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're crazy.
How many siblings do you have?
Well, I've got 3 like normal siblings and then 6 step siblings.
Holy.
So I had a crazy
Damn.
life a little bit.
Okay.
But
I got 3 brothers, and someone asked, am I the youngest? No, I'm second youngest.
okay. And you're the only one that lives in Japan though, right?
Yeah, one of them lives in Canada, one of them lives in Japan, that's me, and one of them lives in like Scotland.
Your poor parents?
No, they
all
love it.
alone?
They love
Oh,
it.
do they?
Because they love traveling.
Oh,
They
that's
love
great.
It. So they love it. They're like, oh, well, maybe we go to Canada for Christmas, then we'll go for Japan in spring, and then we'll hang out with the guy who lives in Scotland.
Right. That's not a bad place.
Yeah, Scotland's nice. Scotland's beautiful.
How long have you been streaming?
I looked at this the other day. Since 2022.
2022? That's
Is it
not that long.
2022? No, 2021, 2022.
Okay,
Not
so
long at
3
all.
years.
Yeah, not long at all.
No, that's not
Wait.
very long. That surprises me.
I did YouTube, so I think people are maybe
Okay.
confusing my presence. Maybe, I don't know. But I was on Twitch, so I occasionally did a stream. But it was
Okay.
more like I'm sure you know when like a YouTuber's like, hey guys, I'm doing a thing
Yeah,
on
I'm
stream
doing
for
a
one day.
stream, yeah.
And they're like horrible at it, and like the shit looks all awful, and that was me. That was me.
Okay. Speaking of Mousy in chat,
Oh.
how you, because I think of like duos on Twitch, like, you know, freaking me and Maya,
Iconic.
freaking Ludwig Slime,
Yeah.
Hassan the Twin Towers, you Ironmouse.
Yeah.
What's like, how did you guys meet? How did you become the bestest friends forever and ever and ever?
Yeah, no, I saw you Mouse talk about it with you online about it.
Yeah, so now I'm getting your side. Imagine
Yeah,
you're like, no, I don't
feel
fuck
like
with her.
I feel like her narrative is just painted incorrectly.
You made her cry.
I did.
No. It's when she was laughing, but it sounded
because I think
like
I've done that. He's gonna. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy that you would say that. She was a huge fan. I was kind of like not cool with that for a while. I was like, you know what? It's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll hang out, I guess.
Okay.
And then she's like, can we hang out again next week? I was like, I guess.
Wow.
And then now I'm just kind of like, it's kind of like chill,
Yeah.
No, so.
When it's so nice when you get to meet your heroes and become best friends with them.
Right, exactly.
That's
exactly.
cool.
No, so
And you too, Chat, could be his friend. You just
We
have
could be she's gotta like stick around long enough.
Yeah.
No, so I'd seen some of her stuff, and we were kind of talking about VTubers on the podcast, and then like
Yeah, and you won't have her on.
no, we won't have her on because we want people there. In
Yeah, we
person,
talked about it.
which she still says up.
I think it's fucked up.
I should check Twitter. Why should I check?
Oh, no.
What? What's that? Why am I checking Twitter? That's not good. I don't like that.
This just in.
That seems like that's like the kind of comments that like don't go to school.
No, check it. I want to see.
Why do you have this ready? That's so
That's
cringe.
so
She's got it
funny.
ready. She's literally got it ready.
That is so funny. I watched her. She's pretty funny.
So, Mouse. So we were talking about VTubers and on the podcast, but I
Yeah.
actually watched Mouse, to be fair, and I thought
Yeah.
she was funny. And I kind of wanted to like be in the conversation, so I just mentioned it.
You just want to be included?
Yeah, so I mentioned it, but like I did actually watch Mouse, and I did like thought she was funny.
Yeah.
But like I normally didn't at the time. I remember I didn't like mentioning creators unless I like knew them. So that was like the first time where I kind of like mentioned
so
someone that I
funny.
didn't really
Yeah.
know. Just because I feel like sometimes like I've said like I like creators, and it turns out that they're horrible people.
Oh, I've been there, done that.
So I
Yeah.
kind of am a bit like, unless I've spoken to them, I don't really,
That's fair.
or they're like kind of like not online at all.
Yeah.
Because then it's like
Yeah.
good. He's like just a.
Me, I'm like, I love Clint Stevens. People are like, do you know what he did to a family of 4? And you're like, oh my God.
So we after I said that, and then Mouse, noticed. And Mouse obviously admitted, I think on the pod as well, that she used to watch my stuff.
Yeah.
Iconic, been around the block.
Yeah.
So who hasn't? That's
Friends
what
for
I'm saying.
freaking ever.
And then we started chatting, and then, we had a good time on Twitch, and then we kind of like hang out once. And then it's just kind of like fun. You're like, oh, should we just do it again?
Yeah.
And then eventually you're like, oh, we're kind of just doing this like every week now. And
Yeah.
it's kind of like fun. And then the viewers really enjoy it. And then we have a lot of fun. It's just easy. And, it's really helpful because it's really good to have someone, I'm sure you and maybe you and Maya feel this way, someone just got your back.
Yeah.
Being like, you know what, guys, I need someone, like I've been like, hey, Mouse, I got to go away from stream for like an hour. Can you just take over?
Yeah.
It's great. And so I think having like dynamics.
You should
like,
see the shit she says about you in DMs, though. It's crazy.
Well, she probably said some horrible stuff.
No, she loves you. She loves you. You guys are great.
And then, and then we started doing charity stuff. and then that all works really great. 'cause
Yeah.
I think the dynamic really helps with that.
Maya, I couldn't even do that with Maya. I couldn't be like, watch the stream.
Yeah.
She'd be like, no.
Really?
Yeah, I think I could do that because Maya just doesn't like streaming.
Right, right,
So
right,
she'd be
right.
like, no. I think like Sam and Caroline, I do that with sometimes. Like I'm like,
Right.
I'm going to the bathroom. Or no, my cat pooed all over himself. And I had to go wash his butt and I had to leave Sam and Caroline in charge
One
while I
time-
washed my cat's butt.
I was doing I think I was doing a subathon, but I had to go for 3 hours.
Oh my God.
I was like, Mal, can you take over? She's like, yeah. So it was great.
No, you need to just throw up changing into a bikini, be back soon, and then you just farm viewers.
I should do that.
I did it one time for like 5 hours.
worked?
It was so funny because I had to go to a dinner.
And it worked?
It was, yeah, we went up in viewership.
Oh my god.
It was so, and my chat loves a good,
They were, like,
a
memeing?
good giggle. So they were like,
They were
do
playing
you think
into it?
she's coming back
They were
soon?
playing into it?
I can't wait to see what bikini she's in. Yeah, like it was so funny.
Yeah, I did get DMCA'd that one as well.
What?
She DMCA'd me from singing. So I got like an email while I was out because she was singing like Shakira or something.
Damn it, Mouse.
Yeah, but you know, so she's a good singer. Hopefully,
It
it's,
was
you
an
know,
accident.
it's fine. It's fine.
That's
So you
awesome.
have to watch out for that if you ever have her sing and stuff.
Oh, well, we did this concert. She always does the concerts, but
Yeah.
now she's going to have her own music, so she won't, no DMCA, right?
Yes, true.
No DMCA when it's her own music.
True.
So
True and real.
yeah, I get DMC'd all the time.
Yeah, right. Me
I
too.
sound just like it.
Me too. Yeah.
You're like, oh my God.
The DMCA me with just handsome guy videos on YouTube. It's kind of fun. Don't know why that keeps getting flagged.
Well, that's it for the interview portion.
That's fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
A lot of questions that maybe you don't get asked very often.
No, it's. I mean, I feel like I'm a yapper, so I feel like I can yap.
You do
I love
do
telling
podcasts.
a story. Yeah, I love setting the stage, and I feel like storytelling is something I'm always trying to get better at. So I
Yeah.
love being able to like try. So thank you. Also, it feels like a legit American like circuit I'm doing right now. I guys
You
got
are,
the
you're
charity
doing the
auction
tour.
tomorrow. Got the charity auction tomorrow on the late night show, guys. Check it out. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, check out
And
the
then-
charity auction.
And then we're
2
gonna do
o'clock.
carpool karaoke.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.